Hello, happy Friday everybody. Here it's Rob here with the Great Unfolding YouTube channel. I'm sitting in a different place today. I'm sitting upstairs in my studio, basically right in front of my TV where my computer is. And I'm using my phone again because the stupid tablet doesn't want to work. But it's funny because I definitely need a webcam of some sort for my computer. Couldn't afford one yet, but I will hopefully be able to afford one soon. Still unemployed, still didn't have a job since last February, still looking. So right now being on employment insurance, which is a government thing, I'm surviving, but it's been tough. But Lord willing, I will find something soon. Anyway, today I'm going to read an article I did back in 2004. It's called Losing Free Will. So let's get started here. Free will has to be the greatest barrier for truth because of its attitude towards God's complete sovereignty. Nevertheless, by means of it, God locks up temporarily all unstubbornness to the truth about his operation with humanity. We are to be mindful of this always as believers and be ready to defend the truth that God is operating all after his counsel. Romans chapter 11 verse 32. For God locks up all together in stubbornness, that he should be merciful to all. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 11. The one who is operating all in accord with the counsel of his will. I have had my own experience with the free will syndrome, trying to decide what is best in my life, making decisions and then seeing them dissolve at the hands of God, who changes the whole situation according to his own will. I have gained the foundational truth that it is God operating in me, and that he has a plan, has everything planned down to the last detail. So there's nothing, no matter what I do, that can change what will take place now or in the future. For this blessed truth I am very thankful. Yes, it is wonderful to know that my life is in God's hands, completely, regardless of all its frustrations and afflictions. They are necessary to mold me into the creation that God will put on display in the oncoming eons, for his own glory. Philippians 2 verse 13. For it is God who is operating in you to will as work as the work. For it is God who is operating in you to will as well as to work for the sake of his delight. Don't mind me, I'm trying to read this in my glasses. I can't see that great, so I'm trying to use my bifocals and it's not working that great. But anyway, I'm reading them. So that was Philippians 2, verse 13. I can only pray that my fellow believers in Christ see their complete dependence on God in everything. Because of the world and all its self-sanitation and self-made ideas that we are independent of any outside controlling force and can make ourselves better by moral sanitation or any of that such things that we would try to fix ourselves. We grow ever closer to the end of man's day. This is leading man to the end of himself if God would not prevent it. This article is a reminder to all that there is no such thing as a free will, and God is in complete control of his universe, including all humanity and their individual lives. Be wise and know God is sovereign in all. Okay, so that was the article that I wanted to read today. I also wanted to bring this funny thing that I found on the internet. Now, as you can see, in the Christian world, you see all these bumper stickers, right? And the one that I hate the most is God is my co-pilot. That is a bunch of bullshit. God is not a co-pilot at all. If he were, then we'd be in big trouble. Because guess what? We're trying to fly a plane all on our own, and we rely on the co-pilot for what? To take over the plane if we somehow can't fly it. Anyway, God is the pilot, so we know that. So that bumper sticker is a bunch of crap. Anyway, this was funny that I found on the internet. If you can see this, I don't know if you all can see this. Hopefully you can, but I'll show it here. I'm using my phone, so it's not easy to see, probably. But it says, hey, Rubberneck, who's flying this thing, you or me? So there's man's pride right there, right? He's believing that that he is in control, right? So God is my co-pilot makes damn sense from coming from a Christian point of view. People who believe that they don't have that they have a free will and that they are in control. See? So there you go. Right? So that's how I wanted to end the show today. Anyway, hopefully all of you will have a beautiful weekend, and take care, and we'll see you on Monday.